I'm doing a reading. Oh, sorry. This is like really in my face. I got a new camera stand too, but so this is my first live video, okay? I'm doing a reading for masculine energy, right? So, before I started your video, what I was getting for masculine energy. Oh, shit. What I was getting for masculine energy here. We're gonna figure this out together, y'all. What I was getting. Um, I feel like yeah, I feel like masculine energy. I feel so for the feminine energy, I was getting like very much like Aphrodite energy here, right? For this masculine energy, I feel like it's like the god of war. I feel like you guys are like seriously like focusing in on what it is you're wanting, how you're gonna go after it. Like I feel like somebody has like very strong Mars and Capricorn placements here, right? Like very strong Mars placements, something that's very strategic, something that's very thought out, very planned, right? Like I feel like you know what you want and you're getting to it, right? Like I feel like this is happening for you after you had to walk away from something here, right? I feel like there was something here that really wasn't like what you were wanting, really wasn't great for you here, but I feel like it kind of left you a little broken, right? Um but I feel like you're picking up the pieces. I feel like you're pulling yourself together here, right? Masculine energy. I feel like I feel like if you had to like sit down for a second and figure some things out, I feel like that's helping you. I feel like that's helping you at this time. I feel like it's helping you get your mind together. I feel like it's helping you like wrap your mind around like what it is you're supposed to be doing. I feel like it's helping you like come up with a game plan here. Um, Man, I feel like you have your war paint on. I feel like you're ready. I feel like you're ready to go. You're getting things, yeah. And then Eight of Cups again. We have two Eight of Cups here. Masculine energy. You're walking away from something. Um, yeah. But look at the difference in these Eight of Cups here. Like I feel like in the past, I feel like you could have been more in like a broken space here, right? And I feel like after you kind of get your head together here a little bit, and your flame's been lit for you again. I feel like you're finally going to start walking on the path you're supposed to be going here, right? I feel like you figured out like your next steps. I feel like you figured out like where your paradise is, like where it is you want to go, how it is you want to get there, right? Yeah, I feel like, yeah. I like in the past, like I feel like there was no light. Like you really weren't seeing like where it is you were wanting to go here, right? And I feel like now like the light's gonna come out for you here, right? I feel like you kind of have hope again. I feel like in the past you could have kind of like lost out on hope a little bit here. I feel like it's coming for you, right? I feel like you're finally having a vision of how you're foreseeing things, right? And I feel like I feel like it's a little bit more like in your reach. I feel like in the past you felt like it was like unreachable here, right? Like I feel like you weren't seeing like the horizon. I feel like you weren't seeing like the sunrise, and I feel like at this time I feel like hope's been restored. Your imagination has been restored. I feel like you're ready to go, guys. You have Wheel of Fortune. That's what I'm saying. I feel like your hope's been restored. The more you stay with it, the more you stay on your path. You stay with these game plans that you're coming up with, the better it is going to be for you, right? And we have the King of Cups. Yeah, I feel like at this time, you could be a masculine water sign here. You could be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. But I feel like more at this time, I feel like you're using more of your feminine energy. I feel like you're using more of your emotions as to let you know where it is you're supposed to be going. I feel like you're feeling out things more than necessarily going with like like the facts, how you can make it logical, right? I feel like yeah, I feel like at this time I feel like you're really reading the room. I feel like you're really like feeling the people out around you here, right? I feel like you're more in a meditation space. I don't think so. This masculine energy that I'm talking to, I don't feel like it's like hyper like aggressive, hyper, like go out and like go get it. I feel like at this time, I feel like you're being kind of sat back here a little bit, just collecting emotions, collecting how you feel, how others feel around you. And I feel like that's going to help you here. I feel like you're really balancing out the masculine and feminine aspects within yourself at this time, right? I feel like you're just going to feel when it's time to move forward. I feel like you're just going to feel when it's time to go, right? And yeah, I feel like you've been really ebbing and flowing. Really ebbing and flowing. Like, I don't think that you're pushing forward when you know you shouldn't, right? Like, I feel like if you're feeling like resistance, if you're feeling like, hey, maybe I should wait a little bit, like, I feel like you're waiting. Like, I don't think you're like pushing forward when things aren't necessary. I feel like you already know if you do that, things aren't going to necessarily work out how you're wanting them to anyway, so why even force it, right? I feel like you're really just allowing things to come to you at this time. I feel like you're trying to keep yourself as comfortable as possible. I feel like you're healing a lot of things within your heart chakra at this time, right? I feel like you're resting a lot, masculine energy. Oh, thank you guys for liking and subscribing to all my videos. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Okay, one more card. One more card. Page of Swords. That's what I'm, masculine energy. That's what I'm saying. I feel like as you're taking this time out to kind of like go in and meditate and see like when you're supposed to move, how you're supposed to move, right? You're paying attention. Your ears are perked up. You're being observant, right? Like you're paying attention to where it is you're supposed to be going. You're just going to know. I feel like at this time you're also collecting information, right? I feel like you could be doing a lot more research, right, about where it is you're trying to go. I feel like you're just getting a game plan. I feel like you're going over your plans. I feel like you're really focusing in on who, what, when, where, how, right? And I feel like you're taking one step at a time. I don't think you're rushing yourself. I feel like you're being guided here at this time, right? Okay, let's get into this first Eight of Cups since we have two. All right, first out, we have the Hierophant here. I feel like you could have walked away from a marriage. Yeah, I feel like you could have walked away from something that had a lot of steps required, right? A lot of steps. Something you were extremely connected to, right? We have the Page of Cups, yeah. I feel like you had I feel like you had something here that really made your heart sing. Somebody that you could have been wanting to commit to a little further here. I feel like you're walking away from that. I feel like it felt impossible here for you. I'm saying that because, like, what, pigs are flying here in this picture. Yeah, I feel like it felt a little bit impossible for you. Like you couldn't really, I feel like things just weren't working out. I feel like as you kept trying to like climb these stairs, I feel like things just kept getting more broken and more broken here for you, right? And it was starting to feel and seem impossible for you at this time, right? And then we have the Four of Wands. Yeah, it could have been in a home. This could be somebody that you shared a home with. Somebody that you had a really deep connection with here, right? What is this second Eight of Cups? I feel like after you walk away, I feel like you start seeing where it is you're actually wanting to go. Yeah. I feel like where you were at, there was a lot of hopelessness, right? And you have the Lovers in reverse. I feel like you're walking away from situations where you really didn't feel like the love. You know, like I feel like you were very much like like where is the love at this time? I mean, like I feel like you really just were not feeling this connection. Where you guys were supposed to be in sync, where you guys were supposed to be in unison. I don't feel like you were. I feel like you guys were going in separate directions here. And you had the Two of Pentacles, yeah. You weren't feeling in balance. Especially within this partnership. I feel like if this partnership kept throwing you more off balance here, right? I feel like you were hyper focused more on what they were needing, what they were wanting, than necessarily like what you guys were needing or wanting together, what your needs and wants were. I feel like you could have been putting yourself on a back burner here, right? And then we have the Hermit. Yeah. Yeah, so I feel like you get down, I feel like you get down to the core. I feel like you go within and I feel like you find out your truth, your answers, the direction that you're really seeking, where it is you want to go here, right? Scratch my nose there. I feel like you're getting yourself in order. I feel like you can't really be like the masculine energy that you're really wanting or needing to be for somebody else, unless you're able to like truly do that for you first, right? And yeah, I feel like you realize that. You can't fill other people's cups up if your cup's empty. You know, if your needs and wants aren't being taken care of, how are you going to do that for another person? If you're constantly putting your energy out of balance to make somebody else happy, like, is that really worth it in the end? You know, like, I feel like when you go more into like this lone wolf space here, once you go in and kind of like figure out your answers, your direction, where it is you're needing to go, the things that you're needing to truly see here, right? I feel like it's going to be such a benefit for you. We have the Wheel of Fortune after that here. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. When you're on this Wheel of Fortune here, it's just you, right? But do you see how she's also balanced in this? She has the light and the dark. She's on one foot. Like she's in her yoga stance. She's perfectly balanced here, right? Like nothing can come in and throw her off, right? She has the luck of the world on her side. And you can't take others with you when you're up on this wheel, right? I know in other decks, like the Wheel of Fortune has like 2 or 3 people. There's like 2 people, one, like there's a man and a woman on there, and then like they're pushing somebody off. That's what I'm saying. Like, in this Wheel of Fortune, it's just you and your energy, right? Like only you can create your luck in the world, right? When you start adding other people's energy in with yours, it throws you off, right? It pulls you off. And I feel like that's kind of like the point in the cards, like in the other Wheel of Fortune, like when you start adding all these energies, everybody starts falling off. But when it's just you, right, you're perfectly at peace, perfectly at balance, right? And I feel like you're trying to like keep your footing, keep your stance here, right? I feel like the balance of the world like rests rests in you finding stability here, right? And then we have the 6 of Cups. Yeah. I feel like you could be recounting your steps. I feel like you could be looking over connections here, seeing how much they're truly worth to you here, right? And then we have the Queen of Cups here. You could be dealing with the Queen of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups almost side by side. I'm hearing knocking over here. We have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups almost side by side here, right? They're not really looking at each other. She has her eyes closed and she's kind of like looking up here. And he has his eyes closed. He's kind of looking off to the other side here, right? Like I feel like you're more or less like feeling each other. Like look at these 2 pictures here. He's like almost out of the picture. He's so far over. Like I feel like he is so like I feel like he's almost like in this picture with her. I feel like you guys are so connected here. I feel like you don't even have to be near each other to like feel one another here, right? Yeah, I feel like you're understanding how much you're truly valuing this Queen of Cups here, right? Like I feel like there's I feel like there's a feminine energy here who you have a very deep connection with. It could be somebody from like your childhood, something like that. I feel like it's a woman or a feminine energy who you have a very deep connection with. You guys have a lot of things in common. It could have something to do with your hands here. Your hands and your throat chakra. I feel like you guys heavily communicate with vibrations here. Yeah, I feel like you guys feel each other very deeply. You guys could have grown up together. I feel like this Queen of Cups in this relationship involving you, I feel like she already like foresees things, right? Like I feel like she already feels like how deep this connection is. Like I feel like you guys have a relationship where it's almost like in an infancy state, right? And I feel like she almost like foresees like how it's gonna be like in the future. Like if you guys stay in this connection, like this is how it's gonna be. I feel like you're working with a woman who's very intuitive, very connected, very connected with spirituality here, right? And then we have the Empress. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Very connected. That's what and I was also saying like the feminine energy is like more like the goddess energy. At this time, I don't know where I was getting these from. And I feel like the masculine energy is more like the god of war. Who is studying Greek mythology over here? I don't know, but this is coming out very, very heavily, right? Yeah, I feel like you're dealing with almost like a divine feminine energy here. I feel like the more you're going towards this energy here, the energy's picking up. I feel like the more you're going towards this feminine energy here, the more it's gonna help boost you, boost you and put you on this wheel of fortune here, right? the more you um, the more you continue investing in this relationship, putting more time and energy into like growing this here, I feel like it's going to be beneficial for you. Yeah. I feel like the more you start truly connecting with this feminine energy, like I heavily feel like it's a counterpart. We have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups sitting right beside each other. I would not be surprised if the Emperor came out in this pile with the King of Cups. I feel like you will find your riches here in this feminine energy. I feel like you'll find true connection, true value. I feel like you'll find more value within yourself here, right? What is this King of Cups? Six of Pentacles, yeah. Yes. This King of Cups here, I feel like there's gonna be growth in their finances, right? I feel like they're finding someone almost to like share financial responsibility with here, right? I feel like this King of Cups could be entrusting money within this Queen of Cups at this time. This card is like sitting right in between the King and the Queen of Cups. I feel like this King of Cups is like pouring money into this Queen of Cups at this time. I feel like it's because they see them as their wheel of fortune, right? And then we have the Magician. That's what I'm saying. I feel like this King of Cups is like a magical manifester. I feel like this King of Cups can like easily manipulate, multiply, conjure money here. Riches. I feel like it doesn't take very much for them to pull physical money into reality here, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel like it's very easy for them to start manifesting things, right? I feel like they're extremely protective over their fire, their passion, what they view as their passion, right? We have the Seven of Wands here. I feel like this King of Cups could work with fire magic here. I feel like they pull a lot of their energy from the water elements and from the fire elements here. I feel like the more that they work with, these elements, the more like results, like positive results, are going to be coming in for them, right? What is this Four of Swords? What is this Four of Swords? We have the Moon. That's what I'm saying. Masculine energy. I feel like you're going into such a heavy meditation time period at this time. I feel like the Scorpio season, I feel like it's bringing out emotions in you that I don't think you really realized you had. I don't think you really realized how deep it is. And once again, it's the balance. I feel like I really feel like you could have found your counterpart here, Scratch My Nose. I feel like you really could have found like the yin to your yang. Um, and I feel like you're like starting to see like how deep you truly feel for them, right? And how connected you two actually are. I feel like you two feel each other a lot, especially at nighttime here. I feel like there's a lot of emotional waves between you two, right? I feel like you feel them like very heavily in restful states. I feel like this is a connection who heals your heart chakra, right? Who makes you have emotions and feelings that you did not know you had, right? Okay. Sorry. Who did not, that you didn't know that you had here, right? And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like this connection brings in abundance for you, right? I feel like this connection helps with your finances, with your business plans. I feel like it brings like a fruitful bounty here for you, right? And then we have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like, oh, you guys, I feel like this connection helps you realize your truth. I feel like this connection heals you, helps you find your truth, helps you bring in abundance, helps you have emotions that I don't think you necessarily allowed yourself to feel. Like masculine energy, sometimes like I feel like you guys kind of like struggle with like going in and getting in touch with like your feminine aspects here. I feel like there is a connection here that truly helps you do these things. I feel like wherever you're needing like to build upon in your life, like I feel like there's an energy here who like helps grow these things instead of takes from you, right? I feel like in the past you could have had like people who were like depleting for you here, right? No, I feel like I feel like your counterpart here fulfills you in every aspect that you could possibly think of, could want, right? And they help you find yourself as well. Like I feel like there's some things here where that you could have forgotten, especially here. Reading, I feel like you're studying, you're researching. I feel like thank you, baby. I feel like there's things here that you could have forgotten, like from your childhood, just growing up, things like that. And I feel like this person helps you remember who you really are, right? Like who we are when we first come to Earth. We're a whole different person, like before the world starts like affecting us here, right? I feel like this person really helps you remember who you are, who you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing here, right? Helps you find your truth, right? Helps you with your mission and where it is you're supposed to be going. And we have the Daughter of Swords clarifying the Page of Swords. That's what I'm saying. This person brings in ideas for you. I feel like this person helps you see and know what it is you're supposed to be doing out here, right? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is, I feel like the things that they're helping you see, I feel like these are aspects of yourself that have been hidden from you, held back from you here, right? Like here you are like holding this so close to you, but you have all of this stuff back here behind you that you didn't even realize or recognize or, were able to even pay attention to. And I feel like this person is helping you see things that have been hidden from you, almost like locked out of, like locked away from you here, right? Let's get one more card out for how you can help heal this energy. The World. That's what I'm saying. I feel like they're helping everything come full circle for you. I feel like this is the person who completes you, right? Who is the yin to your yang, who is the alpha and the omega and the beginning and the end and everything like that, right? Thank you guys for liking and subscribing. I'm going to pull one more card for how you can help heal this energy, right? Shh, baby, can you scoot back a little bit? Okay. Just one more card. Sorry, guys. Just one more card. Look to the stars. That's what I'm saying. I feel I feel like this relationship is very Aquarian, right? I feel like this relationship has already been spelled out for you. I feel like this is a relationship that's supposed to be very spiritual here for you. Um, I feel like your birth chart's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you guys are literally like the yin to the yang. Like I feel like you guys are like complete opposites, squares. You know, like I feel like you guys are just um, anything and everything. You know, like I feel like both of you could be interested in astrology. I feel like both of you could be interested in the planets. I feel like both of you guys are into like spirituality, like moon cycles, things of that sort here, right? Um, I feel like you guys have been connected and are extremely connected here, right? All right, guys, thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Bye.
And like to me too.